With the releases of Batman Arkham Knight and Tokiden Kiwami over the last week, both games being garbage ports, I thought this video would be pretty topical. As long as I've been a part of YouTube, whenever a shitty port comes out on PC, I hear one thing over and over again. People would say, "Mush, PC gets garbage ports because of piracy. A lot of PC gamers just steal their games and developers don't have any incentive to work as hard on the PC versions because the PC version of the game just isn't profitable." Let's say a Warner Brothers, a Ubisoft, or a Tecmo Koei decide PC gaming just isn't profitable. Too many people are pirating our games and not enough are buying them. And let's say one of those companies decides not to release their game on PC. Fine, that's perfectly fine if they decide to do that. Sure, I might not agree with it, but it's the developers and the publishers' prerogative on whether or not they want to release their game on PC. What's not fine is stripping away resources from a game's PC development, going on and still releasing the game on PC in a half-assed state and still charging a premium price for it. That's not okay. If you don't want to release your game on PC because it just isn't profitable for you because you think piracy is eating away at the money the game's making, fine. I don't agree with that mindset, but it's your company, not mine. But what you can't do is release a broken product and expect it to sell. So with that out of the way, let's move on to this topic and the mindset some gamers and some developers and some publishers share, and the idea that piracy is killing PC gaming and it makes PC gaming much less profitable. Sure, if a game is broken, people may pirate it. You can't expect PC gamers to eat shit and like the taste of it. No, most of us are gonna fight back, and the thing about the PC gaming community is that everyone is so connected. Whether you live in Brazil, Australia, Canada, the United States, wherever you live, the majority of us spend time on Reddit and different forums and we spread the word of what's good and what's bad. If something's bad, yeah, expect the community to know about it. And expect your sales to suffer. Okay, some of you might say that I'm focusing too much on the negatives and when ports are bad. Some may think that PC gamers pirate games even when the port is excellent and the developer did a really good job. Sure, there are gonna be the bad apples that will pirate a game regardless of whether it's a good port or a bad port. But that isn't the majority, and that doesn't mean you can't be profitable when creating a good port on PC. I'll give you 3 examples. First and probably most obvious, Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar did good by PC gamers. Sure, we had to wait a long time, but that port was fucking outstanding, and guess what happened? Did Rockstar not make any money on PC? No, GTA 5 sold 2 million copies in under a month on PC, and while that wasn't as much as the original console versions, keep in mind that GTA 5 on PC was a port of a 19-month-old game, and the majority of the sales for GTA 5 were digital only, at $60 a pop, so you can imagine they made quite a lot of money. Alright, so GTA 5 was very profitable on PC, but some of you might say, well, GTA 5 has a big multiplayer component, and that's why people didn't pirate the game. Okay, fine. Let's take a look at the second game, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It had no multiplayer component, and while The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt wasn't a perfect port, it did have some problems on AMD GPUs. For the most part, it was a really good experience on PC. That game sold 1.3 million copies on PC. Alright, so GTA 5 and The Witcher 3 were successful, but you can say, mush, not every game is going to have the name value of a Grand Theft Auto or of The Witcher. Alright, I agree with that 100%. This brings me to my third game, Valkyria Chronicles. What is Valkyria Chronicles? Some of you might not even know. Valkyria Chronicles was a strategy game released on the PlayStation 3 in 2008. Sega decided that they were going to release that game on PC in late 2014, and Valkyria Chronicles was a very good port. The port was nothing amazing, they didn't rework the entire game, but the game ran at 60 frames per second, it wasn't locked to a resolution outside of the pre-rendered cutscenes. It was a fine port, something that I was more than happy with, and the game sold really well. Sega had touted the game to have blown all forecasts and projections out of the water, and they called the game a phenomenal success. GTA 5, a port of a 16-month-old game, Rockstar did good by PC gamers. That game sold really well. The Witcher 3, for the most part, it was really good. It was a really good experience on PC, and a lot of PC gamers got it at a cheap price. And guess what? That game sold really well too. Valkyria Chronicles, a port of a 6-year-old game, and the port was just fine. Like I said, I wouldn't call it anything amazing, but it was a good port, and that game sold well too. Us PC gamers, we don't hate the core experience of games like Assassin's Creed. Speaking for myself, I fucking love Assassin's Creed, and I think that if that game was a great port, like a big budget game like AC should be, it would sell way more. I think I speak for everyone when I say that PC gamers would love to play games like Tokiden, like Assassin's Creed, like Batman, but we want to play them at a suitable PC experience, and if you give us that, I guarantee you the game will sell well. And I've been rambling for a while now. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.